Okay, Shabbat Shalom. I think y'all know me. I'm Nancy Rennick. And Barry, put your phone away. I've been dying to say that when I see mine. So we're going to start tonight on page 10 with Hine Matovu, Manaim.
Hine ma tovu manaim, shevet achim gam yachad. Hine ma tovu manaim, shevet achim gam yachad. Hine ma tov, hine ma tov. La 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 la. Hine ma tov, hine ma tov. La 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 la. Hine ma tovu manaim, shevet achim gam yachad. Hine ma tovu manaim, shevet achim gam yachad.
I'd like to invite Megan and Harper up to light the candles. And somebody whose age is in single digits has a birthday tonight.
Hold on. Do you want to do it with me? Come up here. Where's her? I know she's got one.
Yeah, here's your sheet. You gonna help?
Yeah, she wants to read it.
Oh, all right.
Do you want to read the first one?
Yeah.
Okay.
The full thing.
No, just the first one. It's right here. Come on, they're reading.
As these Shabbat
Look,
candles.
and here.
Talk loud.
Do it with me. As
These Shabbat candles give light to all who behold them, so may we by our lives give light to all who behold us. As their brightness reminds us of the generations of Israel who have kindled light, so may we in our own day be among those who kindle light.
I'm just asking if this is the good one. Nope. Okay. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kiddushanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu lehadlik ner shel Shabbat.
Thank you. Excellent. Excellent. She is a fantastic reader. You're a great reader. You get applause for that. Okay, so now please turn to page 9 and we'll do the reading at the top of the page responsively. There are days when we seek things for ourselves and measure failure by what we do not gain. Shabbat. Louder. There are days when we exploit nature as if it were a horn of plenty that can never be exhausted.
On Shabbat, we stand and wonder before the mystery of creation.
There are days when we act as if we cared nothing for the rights of others.
On Shabbat, we remember that justice is our duty and a better world our goal.
So we embrace Shabbat, day of rest, day of wonder, day of peace. Now we will sing Ma Yafeh Hayom on page 10.
Ma yafeh hayom
Shabbat Shalom. Ma yafe hayom. Shabbat Shalom. Shabbat, Shabbat Shalom. Shabbat, Shabbat Shalom. Shabbat, Shabbat Shalom. Shabbat Shalom. Ma yafe hayom. Shabbat Shalom. Shayafe hayom. Shabbat Shalom. Shabbat, Shabbat Shalom. Shabbat, Shabbat Shalom. Shabbat, Shabbat Shalom. Shabbat Shalom.
Please turn to page 28 for the Barhu. Hey, Lee, do we open the ark for Barhu? No, do we? Okay, Harper, come on. You get to be the special helper birthday girl. Barhu Adonai Hamburah. Thank you. You get to come up later. Okay. Good job. Okay, please turn to page 30 as we read together at the bottom of the page in English. Blessed are you, Adonai our God, ruler of the universe, who speaks the evening into being, skillfully opens the gates, thoughtfully alters the time and changes the seasons, and arranges the stars in their heavenly courses according to plan. You are a creator, day and night, rolling light away from darkness, and darkness from light, transforming day into night and distinguishing one from the other. Adonai Seviot is your name. Ever-living God, may you reign continually
over us into
eternity.
eternity.
Blessed are you, Adonai, who brings on one evening. Baruch
Baruch
atah
atah Adonai
Amariv
Amariv
Aravim.
Aravim.
Please rise as you are able for the Shema on 34, and then we will sit down, not me, but we'll sit down and do the Via Hafta.
Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad. Baruch Shem Kevod Malchuto Leolam Vaed.
Thank you. So please be seated, and we will join together on page 36 with the Via Hafta. Via
V'ahavta et Adonai Elohecha b'chol levavecha u'v'chol nafshecha u'v'chol meodecha v'hayu hadvarim ha'ele asher anochi mitzavecha hayom al vavecha v'shinantam levanecha v'dibarta bam b'shivtecha b'vetecha u'v'letcha v'derech u'v'shochbecha u'v'kumecha Ukashartam lehot al yadecha v'hayu letotafot ben enecha וכתבתם על מזוזות ביתך ובשעריך, למען תזכרו ועשיתם את כל מצוותי, והייתם קדושים אלוהיכם. אני אדוני אלוהיכם, אשר הוצאתי אתכם מארץ מצרים, להיות לכם אלוהים. אני אדוני אלוהיכם, אדוני אלוהיכם אמת.
Let's read responsively the passage at the top of page 39. Standing on the parted shores of history, we still believe what we were taught before we ever stood at Sinai's foot.
That wherever we go, it is eternally Egypt, that there is a better place, a promised land,
the
winding way to
promise passes through the wilderness, that there is no way to get from here to there except by joining hands, marching together. Turn to page 40, please, for Mika Mocha.
Ya la 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 la, ya la la la, ya la 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 la la, ya la 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 la. מי כמוך באלים אדוני, מי כמוך נהדר בקודש, נורא תהילות אוסף אלה, נורא תהילות אוסף אלה. מלכותך ראו בניך, פוקע ים לפני משה ומרים, זה אלינו ואמרו, זה אלינו ואמרו, אדוני ימלוך לעולם ועד, אדוני ימלוך לעולם ועד. מי כמוך באלים אדוני, מי כמוך נהדר בקודש, נורא תהילות אוסף אלה, נורא תהילות אוסף אלה.
Please turn to 43, and we will read together the passage at the top of the page. Let there be love and understanding among us. Let peace and friendship be our shelter from life's storms. Adonai, help us to walk with good companions, to live with hope in our hearts, eternity in our thoughts, that we may lie down in peace and rise up waiting to do your will. Baruch atah Adonai, haporis shalom aleinu ve'al kol amo Yisrael ve'al Yerushalayim. Okay, now we turn to page 44 for Bishamru.
ושמרו בני ישראל את השבת, לעשות את השבת לדורותם ברית עולם. בני ובין בני ישראל אותי לעולם, אותי לעולם. ושמרו בני ישראל את השבת, לעשות את השבת לדורותם ברית עולם. כי 6 ימים עשה אדוני עשה אדוני את השמיים ואת הארץ, ושמרו בני ישראל את השבת, לעשות את השבת לדורותם ברית עולם. וביום השביעי שבת ויהי נפש, שבת ויהי נפש, שבת ויהי נפש, ושמרו בני ישראל את השבת, לעשות את השבת לדורותם ברית עולם.
Please turn to page 46 and rise as we are able. And Harper's going to come help again, hopefully.
אדוני שפתי תפתח ופי יגיד תהילתך. Adonai, open up my lips that my mouth may declare your praise. Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu, Elohei Avotenu v'imotenu, Elohei Avraham, Elohei Yitzchak, v'Elohei Yaakov, Elohei Sarah, Elohei Rivka, Elohei Rachel, v'Elohei Leah, האל הגדול, הגיבור והמורה, אל עליון, גומר חסדים טובים, וקונה הכל, וזוכר חסדי אבות ואימהות, ומביא גאולה לבני בניהם, למען שמו באהבה. מלך עוזר ומושיע ומגן, ברוך אתה אדוני, מגן אברהם ועזרת שרה. אתה גיבור לעולם אדוני, מחיה הכל אתה, רב להושיע, מוריד הטל. מכלכל חיים בחסד, מחיה הכל ברחמים רבים, סומך נופלים ורואה חולים, ומתיר אסורים, ומקיים אמונתו לשני עפר. מי כמוך בגבורות, ומי דומה לך, מלך ממית ומחיה, ומצמיח ישועה, ונאמן אתה להחיות הכל. ברוך אתה אדוני, מחיי הכל. אתה קדוש ושמך קדוש, וקדושים בכל יום יהללוך סלה. ברוך אתה אדוני, האל הקדוש.
Please turn to page 55, and let's do the reading at the bottom of the page responsively. Disturb us, Adonai, ruffle us from our complacency, make us dissatisfied with the peace of ignorance, the quietude which rises from shunning the horror, the defeat, the bitterness, and the poverty, physical and spiritual, of humans.
Shock us, Adonai, and deny to us the false Shabbat, which gives us the delusions of satisfaction amid a world of war and hatred.
Wake us, O God, and shake us from the sweet and sad poignancies rendered by half-forgotten melodies and rubric prayers of years.
Make us know that the border of the sanctuary is not the border of living, and the walls of your temples are not shelters from the winds of truth, justice, and reality.
Disturb us, O God, and vex us. Let not your Shabbat be a day of torpor and slumber. Be it a time to be stirred and spurred to action. Baruch atah Adonai, Makadesh HaShabbat. And let's read in unison at the bottom of page 57. You are with us in our prayer, our love, and our doubt, longing to feel your presence
and do your will. You are the still clear voice within us. Therefore, O God, when doubt troubles us, when anxiety makes us tremble, when pain clouds the mind, we look inward for the answer to our prayers. There may we find you, and there find courage and endurance. Let our worship bring us closer to one another, that all Israel and all who seek you may find strength in your service. Baruch atah Adonai Shalom. Okay, we're on page 58, and I will be reading the English in the middle of the page. We acknowledge with thanks that you are Adonai, our God, and God of our ancestors forever. You are the rock of our lives, the shield of our salvation in every generation. Let us thank you and praise you for our lives, which are in your hand, for our souls, which are in your care, for your miracles we experience every day, and for your wondrous deeds and favors at every time of day, evening, morning, and noon. O good one, whose mercies never end, O compassionate one, whose kindness never fails, we forever put our hope in you. Now we will sing Shalom Rav on page 60. Shalom Rav al Yisrael Amcha Tasim Leolam. Shalom Rav al Yisrael Amcha Tasim Leolam. Ki ata hu melech adon lechol hashalom. Ki ata hu melech adon lechol hashalom. Shalom Rav yal Yisrael amcha tasim leolam. Shalom Rav yal Yisrael amcha tasim leolam. V'tov b'neinecha levarech et amcha Yisrael b'chol עת ובכל שעה בשלומך. Shalom Rav yal Yisrael amcha tasim leolam. Shalom Rav yal Yisrael amcha tasim leolam. Tasim leolam. Tasim leolam.
Now our hearts turn to those in our family, our loved ones, and our friends that are coping with difficult times. On our Misha Barak list this week, we have Sherry Davies, Leah Dolman, Malia Willis, Judy Yeskovich, Lev Dickerman, Carla Dunbar, John Laramette, Nash Saeed, Jim Todd, Steve Duvall, Susan Charlton, Austin Naamani, Carrie Kaplan, Stephen Russican, Karen Pass, Myra Tallenfeld, Frank Tallenfeld, Christopher Monikas, Paul Rogindoe, I have it phonetically here, I'm trying to, Basha Batkana, and Susan Glazier. When my eyes meet yours, please add the people you are praying for this week if you choose. We now turn to the Misha Barak, which can be found on 253.
Misha Barak Avotenu Mekor HaBracha Leimotenu. May the source of strength, who blessed the ones before us, help us find the courage to make our lives a blessing, and let us say, Amen. Misha Barak Imotenu Mekor HaBracha Leavotenu. Bless those in need of healing with refuah shelema, the renewal of body, the renewal of spirit, and let us say, Amen.
Let's take a moment for silent prayer and reflection, and then we will join together in Oseh Shalom.
Oseh Shalom Imromav, Hu Ya'aseh Shalom Aleinu, V'al Kol Yisrael, V'imru Amen. Ya'aseh Shalom, Ya'aseh Shalom, Shalom Aleinu v'al kol Yisrael. Ya'aseh Shalom, Ya'aseh Shalom, Shalom Aleinu v'al kol Yisrael. Ya'aseh Shalom, Ya'aseh Shalom, Shalom Aleinu v'al kol Yisrael. Yaseh Shalom, Yaseh Shalom. Shalom Aleinu v'hakol Yisrael. Yaseh Shalom, Yaseh Shalom. Shalom Aleinu v'hakol Yisrael. Oseh Shalom bimromav. Hu yaseh Shalom Aleinu v'al kol Yisrael. V'imru, imru, amen.
Now you get remarks from me. The Torah portion this week is actually a double portion. It's Chukat and Balak. Chukat has the little bit about the red cow. It's a section about death and life as the Jewish people prepare to enter the promised land. We know Aaron and Miriam have not always been very good. They've been kind of rebellious. And so they do not enter with the people. And this is the portion that describes their passing. And when Miriam died, the well went with her. The portion Balak is the king. Balak sends his sorcerer or prophet or magician, however you want to describe him, Balaam, to curse the Israelites. And the words that come out of his mouth are, "How fair are your tents, O Jacob, your dwellings, O Israel." And that's the song Matovu that's on page 74, if you want to look at it, that we say on Saturday mornings. Now, those of you who have been here when I've led before know I love this book. It's called Directing the Heart. It's by Rabbi Yael Levi, and it has meditations or poems for each Torah portion. And I want to read you the one for Chukat. She calls statutes. And I like this one. It talks a little bit about sad stuff at the beginning, but it's all about change and how the world is ever changing. And as our congregation is going through a lot of changes, I found these words were pretty meaningful. The Torah reminds us that at some point each of us will die, that is for sure, but how we engage with the waters of life is an open question. How will we meet beauty and wonder? How will we face disappointment and pain? What will we do with the mistakes we have made? Where will we find and create solace, comfort, and love? Take on practices, the Torah pleads. Set intentions, make commitments. Let these draw you into the waters and help you navigate your way. Place before your eyes the intention to see blessings, to notice the good. Let your mouth speak words of gratitude and praise. Don't duck from pain, don't run from grief. Stop and feel loss and heartbreak. Allow wounds to be wounds and slowly to heal. Acknowledge mistakes. Let these experiences speak and be teachers and guides. The water of life are in constant motion, and everything passes, changes, becomes something else. Joy, sadness, love, and pain. Everything passes, changes, becomes something else. May practice and devotion hold us sit steady, and may the dance of the waters inspire our songs. Spring up from the well, waters of life. We sing to the waters, the source of all. Shabbat Shalom. Now I'm putting on my other hat and being the board member, I'm going to read you all some announcements quickly, okay? So tomorrow services are here at 10:30 and not streamed. Next week, as is our practice on holiday weekends, we do not meet in person, but we use streaming. Friday night will be on our YouTube channel. Yes, Laurie is taking care of that, yay. And then there will be a Zoom link for Saturday morning, so you can come to services in your pajamas if you want on Saturday. Tomorrow we are joining the Walk for Peace and praying with our feet. It's a downtown march to show love transcends all. It starts at 9 a.m. outside the Presbyterian Church USA on the Witherspoon side. We'll have a banner that Mark and Lee are carrying. People can still come even if they didn't RSVP, right? What? Yeah, 100 Witherspoon. Well, they're both tall, so look for them. And I'll be there as well. So we're going, it's about 2 miles. You know, if you don't want to do the whole thing, you can do part. There'll be some speakers and activities at the beginning. Our next BLT, Bagels, Lox, and Torah, is Saturday, July 11th, 10:30 at the JCC boardroom. Come hungry for both food and learning. Jewish Heritage Day at the Bats is Sunday, July 12th at 1. We have the Cash Book fundraiser, and as always, it's a great deal. Has coupons for Kroger alone that are worth $60, so it is a really good deal. Everything's in the email blast. If you aren't getting it, check with LaTanya. Thank you to Elliot for music. Thank you to Laurie for streaming. And thank you to everybody who helped out tonight. Okay. So now we turn to Elenu on 282. Harper, you want to help some more? Please rise. I forgot that part.
עלינו לשבח להדון הכל, לתת גדולה ליוצא בראשית. עשנו כגויי הארצות, ולא שמנו כמשפחות האדמה. שלא שם חלקנו כהם, וגורלנו ככל המונם. ואנחנו קוראים ומשתחווים ומודים לפני מלך מלכי המלכים הקדוש ברוך הוא. שהוא נוטה שמיים ויוסר ארץ, ומושב יקרו בשמיים ממעל, ושכינתו זו בגופי מרומים. הוא אלוהינו אין עוד, אמת מלכנו אפס זולתו, ככתוב תורתו, וידעת היום והשבות אל לבביך, כי אדוני הוא האלוהים בשמיים ממעל, ועל הארץ מתחת אין עוד. ונאמר והיה אדוני למלך על הארץ, ביום ההוא יהיה אדוני אחד, ושמו אחד, ושמו אחד.
Now we enter the period of the service, the Kaddish, where our thoughts turn to those who have departed this earth, our own loved ones, those whom our friends and neighbors have lost, the martyrs of our people whose graves are unmarked, and those of every race and nation whose lives have been a blessing to humanity. As we remember them, we meditate on the meaning of love and loss, of life and death. If you are here to recognize a yard site, please stand when I read your loved one's name, and then once all the names have been read, we will rise together as we are able and say the Kaddish unto 94. This coming week, or this week, we remember Alexander Cohen, Morris Eskin, Fern Frank, Donald Kay, Deanne Laramett, Nathan Meisel, and Sidney L. Vitzer. Please rise. Yitkadal v'yikadash shemei rabbah. Ve'alma t'ivrakute tamit malkute. V'kayenu v'umke v'kol Israel. V'gala usman kari v'emru amen. Rabba Maya Yisbarak Ma'amit Naseh. Shabrehu, Leman and Kol Yurata, Tushbahata, Mata, Dana, Mama, Bimru, Ame, Beshmar, Rabba Mishamaya, Wakaim Alenu, Kol Israel, Bimru, Ame. Say Shalom, Bimru Mav. Huyas, say Shalom, Aleinu ve'akol Israel, Amen. You may be seated if you choose. Our closing song is Ki Eshmara Shabbat, and it can be found on page 330.
ישמר השבת אל ישמרני כי ישמר השבת אל ישמרני אותי לעולמי הר בינו וביני אותי לעולמי הר בינו ישמר השבת אל ישמרני כי ישמר השבת אל ישמרני.
Shabbat Shalom. Please join us in the foyer for Kiddush Motzi and a special oneg treat.
There might be, yeah. Well, there it is. I might look good. Doesn't sound good.